The Taiwanese police just exposed the streamer for faking an attack for attention on the internet, and then they fled the country. And this story is just beyond laughably stupid, as it really highlights the desperation people have for attention on the internet. And it all starts with this Twitch streamer by the name of Kiera, who was doing this challenge where she walks across Taiwan. And apparently this was a multi-day series, and about 1 week in, suddenly someone attacked this streamer with eggs.
What is that? I mean,
it's definitely hard to understand what was going on there.
What the? I want to cry. What the hell is this? Jenna. What the hell?
I wish there was a clip that was available that like showed what happened before that.
This is insane. Oh my god, this is insane.
At least you got a donation for it. So that was a beyond bizarre exchange, and I looked up on the internet to figure out what they were actually saying, and apparently the woman was saying, "You post sexy photos to seduce my husband," and then she apparently replied, "I don't know who your husband is." After that, apparently Kiera went to the police. And then she told Taiwanese media that she thinks this happened because of her OF content, and that she hopes that the police finds this woman and arrests them. She also tweeted out, "I'm on Taiwan News. Thank you everyone for caring for me. Hope this person gets arrested soon." And the good news is they actually found them pretty quickly. Bad news for Kiera, at least, is it wasn't a woman. It was Kiera's employee / alleged boyfriend. Why do this to yourself? Is the attention really worth it? So I was trying to find more information about it, and I found this Taiwanese news clip, but I'm not sure if there's actually subtitles for this. See if we can understand any of it.
新加坡女直播主来台挑战环岛，被查出在高雄遭弹洗事件是自导自演后，她持续旅程。
Yeah, okay, I'm lost. Yeah, there's no chance. There is no subtitles for this thing.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I just spent $60 for this AI translation, so please drop a like on this video because now we can actually understand what's going on. But how good the translation is, that's a dice roll. I don't know. Let's see if I wasted my $60 or not.
That is also, I think it is my own negligence, is that I did not think clearly. Singaporean female live host to Taiwan to challenge the island was found in Kaohsiung by the Tampaxi incident is self-directed after she continued to journey to open the live broadcast to the outside world to apologize. But part of the netizens do not buy a single live broadcast, chided her that she should be out of the country, back to Singapore, to wait for the results of the verdict before deciding on whether to subpoena her.
Explain.
Okay, so the Taiwanese want her out. I mean, it sounds like they're kind of looking at her the same way the Japanese citizens were looking at Johnny Somali, where they just didn't want foreigners to come into their country and make disrespectful content.
According to the immigration and immigration law, if there is a danger of jeopardizing the public security and public order of our country,
ooh, look at the littering.
Can be restricted, and the lawyer also commented.
He got this visa, should be a tourist visa. If so, we
yeah, they got him on CCTV footage.
Article 36, paragraph 2, subparagraphs 1 and 4, to force him out of the country for violating our public order.
Okay.
The drama on Singapore Live Female caused a storm when she live streamed this video earlier this month. I have my husband. I don't know who your husband is. The whole time she acted so shocked
okay, so they're actually
the next day when the reporter
the AI is translating the original video as well.
She didn't know each other, very helpless. I have this kind of child. I cannot help it turned out that the monitor footage of the woman who fried the eggs is her assistant man, disguised as a woman, so bad self-directed self-acting only to gain high publicity damage to the image of Taiwan's law and order also makes people question whether there is no criminal law involved in the fraudulent gain.
It is not the viewer who directly delivers the property or benefit to the Singaporean internet celebrity, so there should be no question of fraudulent enrichment.
Even if there is no fraudulent gain,
they got the whole
there
fit.
Are provisions of the immigration law against the interests of our country or public order, And the person has also admitted that the immigration department's attitude is weak and unable to mandatory internment and deportation compared to Goodnight Chick's heavy sentence in Cambodia. Our country's attitude of the law enforcement agencies is no wonder that the Chinese people are disappointed.
Wait, she also called the Taiwanese government weak for that? What's wrong with these streamers and going to these countries, calling them out for being weak, and then just rolling the dice to see if they get punished or not for doing stuff like this? I mean, I didn't know it was a crime to have your boyfriend show up and throw eggs at you, but I don't live in Thailand, nor do I have a boyfriend, nor am I planning on pulling off that stunt, so I guess I can live the rest of my life without knowing that. Did I waste $60 though? I don't know. The AI translation, we got the point. Was it botched? Yeah, definitely. But I mean, hey, pretty solid for how early we are. The problem with this story is I'm really heavily relying on translations here because there's not too many English articles on it, and the English articles don't really go into too much detail. I want the details of this case here. Man, this translation is so botched. So I found another local Taiwanese newspaper that was covering it. Directly translated through Google Translate, it says, Singaporean female live stream broadcast Kira Kitty is self-directed and Kaohsiung asking assistant Sui's male dress to lose her egg. Kaohsiung police believe that her performance hurt Kaohsiung's law and order and demanded an apology to Kaohsiung citizens. She was there tonight in Changhao train station, apologized while waiting for the car. Kira Kitty booked for 21 days on the stage. Wait. No, she was in Taiwan for 21 days, I'm assuming. I don't think she was booked in a jail or prison for 21 days. On February 9th, she was more than 3 roads in the former town area of Kaohsiung City. The assistant Sui's surname, man, dressed up woman's clothing and threw eggs at her, causing online discussion. On the 12th, she went to Kaohsiung City Police, former town bureau, stated that it was only for the effect of the show. Okay, whoa. So she reported it to the police, then 3 days later, she went back to the police station and said, oh, it was only for show? Fascinating behavior here. Some people think that she behaved like woman's good night chicks. That has to be a Google Translate moment right there. She thought her behavior hurt Kaohsiung law and order and asked to apologize for being positive and audio-visual. Kira Kitty went through the showdown this afternoon. In the evening, he went to stage of the train station where the live broadcast was waiting for the platform at the train station. He said sip and said, I am really sorry. I am just entertaining. I don't know what will be. Good night. Chick F together. She said that chicks are pranks. I am funny version. Chicks acting kidnappings. I am just funny, and she said that writing the script for losing eggs is her negligence. She is sorry. In addition to talking about tears on the platform, she also missed the shuttle bus to the platform. Later, the station staff asked her to take another bus north. I think that was a little bit more botched than the AI translation we used on the news story earlier. But the TLDR of this is she hired some dude who is allegedly her boyfriend / employee to dress up in a dress and attack her with eggs. I did find another article which gives us some more details where it says Kira Kitty live broadcast on Taichung Island in the recent days, but in the live broadcast on Kaohsiung on the 9th this month, netizens heard that Zheng Nu screams and street monsters threw eggs at her. The picture was released by the media in Southeast Asia and seriously injured our country. But after a police review of the monitor found the truth. The whole case is suspected of being Kira Kitty's self-directed. In this case, the former town police branch of Kaohsiung will be sent to the agency in accordance with WEFA and will still be punished by Kaohsiung District Court. Oh, so she's actually going to get punished for this. Kaohsiung City is currently in the sightseeing season of yellow ducklings, attracting domestic and foreign tourists to visit Hong Kong-do, watching hundreds of millions on business opportunities and how to expect in recent days. Foreign live broadcasts of the Lord's throw of eggs by street monsters have deliberately highlighted Kaohsiung's presence of law and order incident, also released to the international media. It is reported that the incident Mayor Shen Xiangmai closely followed the entire incident of the live broadcast of the Lord card without warning of egg attack. Due to the incident at more than 3 intersections in the former town area, the former town branch did not dare to pay much attention. Not only in the live broadcast of the main Facebook powder, she arrived in the case description and took the initiative to investigate through the relevant intersection monitor. The case was surprisingly reversed. The former town branch pointed out that on February 12th, it was agreed that Kira Kitty would come to the case with a lawyer. The street freak pretended to be a male assistant of Singaporean Xu Sheng, who I guess is the last name of Kira. The two were colluding for commercial program effects and therefore colluding with fakes. It also said that not understanding the fabrication of such traffic would violate Taiwan law. Oh, okay, so they actually broke laws by doing this. The entire live egg attack bridge sectioned occurred on February 9th, although the same remake, Good Night Chick, cross-border live pranks, in fact, it happened 3 days earlier compared to the 2-day fire judgment of the Cambodian country, Zhang daughter's case. Okay, I don't even know about that whole case. The police have moved on to the simple court of the Noble District Court to wait for the ruling, but Sang Yu is still free to travel in Chaoyu. As for the status of Sang Yu as Singapore, how to deal with it after leaving office in the future. Kao Xiang-yung said the judicial documents such as penalties can be transferred to Sang Yu, the Foreign Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Okay, wait. So it seems like the police actually seized the clothes and the eggs that were used here. There it is. There's the fit. That's the fit right there. But apparently it seems like they fled the country. It seems like this is becoming a more regular occurrence where streamers are just showing up to random countries without really knowing the laws, and they just film content, they accidentally break laws, and then now they're faced with the consequences. Then unfortunately for them, because they are live streamers, they live stream all the evidence. But according to another article I found, apparently they fled the country. Because it says the police was sent to the agency in accordance with the VIFA. The court closed the case yesterday and has not been fined because Sang Yu has taken a flight and left court to make a ruling. It is not painful for Sang Nu. It is misunderstood the date its Sang female visa was until March 3rd and the original person was in office, but it was confirmed by immigration department that she and Sue's assistant left the country as early as yesterday. The case was sent on the 9th and the police passed Su Nang on the 11th. Later, he contacted Sang Nu, saying until the 22nd to make the transcript. The card was on the issue of collections of documents. Finally, he confirmed that Zhang's appointment lawyer had collected judicial documents. The file was transferred to the court yesterday, but before the court was sentenced, Zhang Yu had already left the country. According to the law of the police transfer, Zhang Yu can be punished with 30,000 yuan or detained in under 3 days. What is 30,000 Taiwanese yuan in USD? $4,167. Those are some expensive eggs. Was that worth it? I don't know. If the punishment is delayed, the penalty will be paid within 10 days from the date of determination of the ruling office. If the economic situation does not allow, the installment can be up to 3 months. If the payment is not paid, the administrative execution will be transferred, but the ruling office will not be within 3 months from the date if it's not executed. It will not be transferred because Swifa had no coercion. Zhang Nu left the stage before the court verdict was released. In other words, Zhang Nu made penalty after 3 months and no further payment. He was detained and exempt from execution for 6 months. I don't understand what all this means. I think this is some really botched translation going on here, but it also says that she is equal to being exempt from any responsibility. Police investigation nicknamed Kira Kitty, 32 years old. Wait, she's 32? I swear, when I was doing research on her, it said that she was like 21. I think she's reported her age as 21 to a bunch of these like sites, like famous birthdays and so on. Right, okay, cool. The more you know, I guess. I don't know why that person would throw eggs. The picture was sent out with direct payback, but Zhang Nang did not call the police. Okay, so here in the newest article, it's saying that she didn't call the police. She just went to the police station 3 days later and said, hey, it was a prank, bro. After traffic was transmitted by the internet and reported by the media, it caused the police of the city government to pay attention. Kaohsiung police checked out the whole case and was Zhang Nui Zhang. I am butchering all these names. I am so sorry from this. The whole case was Zhang Nui Zhang, self-directed, self-activating. The geek was dressed up as a Zeshui man who was traveling with him, like a female version of Goodnight Chickens. What is the Goodnight Chickens? Because it keeps on being referenced through these articles. I don't get it. Please explain, someone in the comments. Or it's just botched translation, which probably is. The police talked about Zhang Nao's case. The police believed that the performance hurt Kaohsiung's image of law in order to apologize to the citizens and transfer to Kaohsiung Yixiang Yuan for punishment. I butchered that name again. I am so sorry, guys. I'm still laughing at the fit picture. Like they have the egg carton, they have the flip-flops, they have the full dress, and the fake wig there. Fit check. But after doing like a little bit of research on this person, she's been banned a whole lot from Twitch. Apparently she's been banned from Twitch 9 times. And apparently after doing some research on her, she is also quite the romance scammer. But that's a whole nother can of worms that we're not gonna cover in today's video because that would be hours of time. But it seems like she actually scammed a military personnel for $22,000 and another guy for over $60,000. And apparently there is more. It's not just those two. But again, that is just a whole nother can of worms. So I'm just gonna end the video here and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.